everybody. My name is Dan Burkamp. I'm the director of this fine ensemble. This is our percussion ensemble. We're going to be starting our portion of the program with a piece that's called Augmented Realities. Now, I want to show you, I'm going to do a little bit of music theory. You know what music theory is? It's how music's put together. So when we play music, we have three very basic kinds of chords we play. We play a chord that's called a major chord. We play a chord that's played called a minor chord. We have chords called diminished chords. And then we have this chord that's called the augmented chord. And it's very, I don't know, what would you call it, Mr. Simmons? Ominous. I like the word ominous. So anyway, this whole arrangement, this whole piece called Augmented Realities is based on these augmented chords. So it's kind of strange. So just prepare yourself for strangeness. Okay, and I'm not talking about these kids. I'm talking about the music, okay? Strange. We're a tough crowd tonight. Come on. All right, so the good news is that's the only really strange, weird piece of music we're going to play tonight. But it was, oh, well, thank you. It was something like we have to do something really just different than everything else, and that was what I chose. So this next song it's got kind of a rock beat to it, and it's called Putting Out the Cat, and I like to add to this, putting out the cat because he's on fire. So the cat's not really on fire, but when we get done with this, we'll be on fire because we're that good. So this is Putting Out the Cat because he's on fire. All right, now we're going to do something completely and totally different. I think of this little tune almost like it reminds me of Christmas in kind of Santa's workshop kind of a thing, but it's not really that. It's about those toys that we used to have, and you'd have a key and you'd stick in the back and you'd go zzz, zzz, zzz. And yeah, they're called wind-up toys, and then they do this little. You want to see that again? I'll do it this way. So, thank you. So what I want you to do as you listen to this, I want you to think about those old tin wind-up toys that had the key. You could wind them up, and then they do. You want to see it again? There you go. Like that. So think about that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, this gentleman here, this is Mr. Guy Roddy, and he asked me before the concert if he could say a couple of words. So this is Guy. He's helped me out a lot, especially first semester, with helping some of the younger students.
Good evening, everyone. If you didn't happen to catch my name, I'm Guy Roddy. I'm a junior here at Richmond High School, and I've had such an amazing pleasure since last semester and this semester to work with this amazing group of kids. They're so talented. They have so much potential. If any of you guys know them, keep motivating them, please. They are absolutely spectacular. They're just phenomenal kids, and I am very proud of them, and I hope you are too.
Thank you. All right, so the next thing we're going to play, I thought it would be fun. Like, my wife especially is a fan of all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Well, we're going to play something that's kind of similar, and it's called Escape from Pirates Cove. All right. So we've got one more fun tune we're going to play for you. This is called Rock and Roll It, and it has some really, really complicated lyrics. And the lyrics are, what are the lyrics?
Rock and roll it, woo.
Okay, so when you hear the lyrics, you're welcome to join in, okay? Should we practice it once? It's rock and roll it, woo. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, and go. Rock and roll it, woo. Okay, so I want to hear it loud and proud. Okay, good luck. Good luck. I'll try to cue you. It's pretty complicated. I'll do my best. Thunder, stand up. Thunderhawk, Shaw on the drum set. Nice job, man. All right. Oh, okay then. Wow. All right. So, good job, buddy. Congratulations. That sounded really good. Give it up one more time to Thunder. There you go. All right. So it's always awkward. We have to change equipment now. So I've given them instructions on how to clear the stage. Don't run off. We're going to clear the stage now, and then we'll get the steel drums out here. Thank you so much. You guys were great. You know, when I came out, I was a little worried because you guys were a little cold. I'm not going to lie. But you warmed up to us, so I appreciate that. Okay. So just give us a moment, and we'll go ahead and switch our equipment.
Hello, my name is Mark Simmons, and I am the Associate Director of Bands here at Richmond High School. Thank you for coming out to support our students and to experience our concert. The ensemble that is getting set up right now is the Beginning Steel Band. These are students who have been playing Pan for less than a year. Some of them started in January, and some of them started back in August. So this is like our beginner group. Some of them have had musical experience before, so others have not. It is not a requirement to be have musical experience to be in the class. I'll teach them everything they need. We're almost ready, so I'm going to take this time now to make my usual concert announcement of we have a parent group called the Richmond Music Boosters that helps us provide incredible opportunities for our students. Without them, Mr. Merkamp, Mr. Peterbaugh, Mr. West, and I, we could not do a half of what we did. So they are definitely our biggest supporters. If you are a parent of a steel band member or a percussion ensemble member, please consider contributing some time or some resources to this wonderful organization because they make it possible for us to provide great things for the kids. They help us all throughout the year, and there's all kinds of ways to get involved. I think we're ready to go. So we're going to start the steel band's portion of the concert with Funky Town. Okay, so that's our beginner steel band. I wanted to take a moment to kind of sing their praises for a second because this is a group of students who they came in really, really uncertain about the future and what they were going to be doing in that class. And some of them had some reservations, and slowly over the course of the last, 6 months, 7 months, I've seen all of them come out of their shell, and they've taken chances. They've learned new instruments from what they started on at the beginning of the year or the beginning of the semester. Some of them have taken on new responsibilities in some of our songs, like improvising or playing the drum set. And this next piece, Early Bird, is written by a really, really prominent steel band tuner and composer named Emily Lemmerman. She is like making and breaking the steel band world right now out there. And this song is a really accessible piece for beginners, and it features a solo section where 4 of our students are going to improvise. You're going to get to hear a solo played on every single instrument in the steel band. We'll kind of go over what those are as we're making the transition from beginner to advanced, but please enjoy Early Bird. Okay. That was a lot of fun. These students are a really amazing group to work with. They come from all walks of life, and now we're going to make a stage transition and bring the advanced band up here. So the class that's about to come up is the advanced steel band, and these are students who have been playing pan for at least a semester in most cases. A lot of times, if I have a band student or a choir student or an orchestra student or someone who has musical experience, if they want to do steel band, I kind of look at what they can do, and if they fit the bill, then they can jump right into this class. They don't have to do the beginner class, but that helps. So as we're kind of making this transition and getting set up, I'm going to take a second to make an announcement. We have a former steel band student named Austin Bryant, who unfortunately last summer was diagnosed with a rare form of osteosarcoma, which is a form of bone cancer that usually affects the leg. His affected his pelvis, and because of where it developed, it took a long time for them to find it. And when they did find it, the family immediately started taking him to Riley Hospital to get chemotherapy and surgeries. He's still doing really well. I saw him about a month ago, and they had just done a couple scans, and they found that it was spreading a little bit to his lungs, but they're confident that they're going to be able to take care of that. So last fall, during the steel band concert, the Music Boosters took donations for the family. So if you would like to contribute to this family in this really hard time of need, you can find Mr. Tim Shin, who is right there in the red sweatshirt, raising his hand. And we will make sure that all of the donations make it to the family. 100% of what we receive tonight will go to the Bryant family to help offset travel expenses and medical costs and such. So sorry to change that tone a little bit. We're going to switch back now to the funky steel band tone. So steel band is a really unique ensemble. These instruments are actually some of the youngest instruments that exist in the world today. They're only about 70 years old. So like when you consider like how old the violin is, which is pretty freaking old, the steel band is definitely like a very, very young instrument, the steel pan. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. If you have kids that play Fortnite, you might know this song. This is called Choral Chorus. I'm sorry that it takes me 5 minutes to walk from back there up here. I've asked for like one of those little walking escalators that they have in the airport, and they won't return my emails. So I don't know why. So like you can see, we play a whole variety of music in the steel band. We play music that's written for the steel pan, which you heard some of that with Early Bird by Lemmerman. You'll also hear that with our next piece, Dane Bramage by Tracy Thornton. And we play like movie music, video game music, classical music, anything like reggae, pop. And what we have on the advanced program is 3 pieces by a really prominent composer for the steel pan called Tracy Thornton. Tracy is like a rock star in the steel pan world. If you go to YouTube and you type in pan rocks, you will find endless videos of him going around the country and working with steel pans and putting on these like 150-minute concerts of like just rock music with like the steel pans and like guitars and a massive drum set. The most recent one was in Miami University here in Oxford, Ohio, and they had like 5 steel bands there, like 6 or 7 orchestras, and a whole like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra violinist was there. It was crazy. So what we have is this weekend is the National Trail Steel Band Festival, and Tracy will be there. And in the morning on Saturday, our students will get to work with him, and he is going to be able to help them fine-tune these pieces that he wrote. So please enjoy Dane Bramage. Okay, sorry to talk so much during this concert. There's a bit of transition time, and we also have this new thing that we're doing this year. For the first time with the Steel Band, we're going to do awards. We're going to make this really fast. It's been 3 years since I've been with the band, and when I started, there were about 16 students, and this year, at the end of my third year, we have 40. So I'm really happy with our progress. That round of applause was for the kids, because without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. And honestly, I'm really fortunate to be working with such a hard-working group of students. I'm very proud of all of their accomplishments, and they're really just a fun group to work with. Like, we probably laugh as much as we rehearse, much to my chagrin. So we're gonna do this awards thing. Since it's been 3 years, I've got like some backlog to do. So we're gonna make this rapid fire. Next year it'll be much shorter. So first off, I've got awards for both the beginner group and the advanced group. If I call your name, please come up to the stage to get your award. So for the most improved, I have 4 students: Melissa Black, Lucas Griffin, Maddox Goggins, and Hannah Lee. And parents, there will be a picture moment. I'll make them stay up here so that way you can get pictures with their awards. Okay, so we're moving right along. So next, they're going to hate me for this, but I have a Newbie of the Year award, and there's 2 of them. Both of these students have joined the Steel Band this year, kind of at different times, and they've just come in and absolutely knocked the house down. Our Newbies of the Year are Brady Newton and Cameron Richard. Okay, moving right along. This award has a funny name. I call it Steel Sturdy, because these students that receive the Steel Sturdy Award come in and like they are rock solid. They're really consistent. I can rely on them to take up leadership roles. They can help their fellow classmates learn stuff. Okay, like, and we've got a lot of stuff to learn, like especially after you hear this next piece. So our Steel Sturdy students are Sam Long, Malachi Qualls, Connor Hancock, and Bailey Shin. Okay. All right, we're almost there. This next award is going to be probably the only time I hand this one out, because next year I will be able to evolve it into its final form. You'll have to be here next spring at the concert to see what that is. So, I think we have the date. If you want to know, John Cook or Cindy Kate can tell you what the date is. I should have looked it up. So this award is called the Long Haul Award, and this is the student in the band currently who has been enrolled in the steel band for the longest time, and that is, with 5 semesters, Chase Reeves. Okay, we're almost done. Here's the finish line. So next, this is our Senior Steel Award, and so these are all of the seniors that I have, and I have to embarrass them on stage and just make them take pictures and receive an award for being a senior in a band class. So these seniors, a lot of them, half of them have been in the program for a minute, on and off for one of them, and then the other 2 are new as of this year. So our Senior Steel Awards go to Connor Hancock, Jada Pfeiffer, Coco Suinaga, and Melissa Black. Okay, we're going to get onto the music now. I don't need to introduce this next tune, but I do need to introduce a special someone who has a really important part to play. Connor Hancock is going to play the role of Tracy Thornton in this song. Now, you can go on YouTube and you can look up the recordings of Tracy playing the song, but why would you when you've got the live version right here? So he's going to get to work with Tracy on Saturday on this solo. It'll be like in the middle of the piece. You'll know when it happens, I promise. Okay, so this is our last piece. Thank you so much for coming. If you care to donate to the Bryant family to help them with their need, Tim Shin right there in the back of the house right. So thank you all for coming out, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, thank you so much. I was just informed that Austin Bryant's birthday was yesterday. He just turned 17, the guy I've been talking about the whole concert, right? That we were raising money for? Yeah. So that's happy birthday, Austin. So thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you back next year. We've got like a whole bunch of dates in the program, like dates upcoming. So please look at those, put those in your calendar in case your kid hasn't told you about them yet. I know that happens. And also consider joining the Music Boosters. So, I have good news. Steel Band, we don't have to pack up today. That's awesome. Thank you very much. You guys have a good night.